Post 5, Citadel Securities. Talk to the man in charge, essentially the head of trading. Let's not get technical. Joe Mecane, a long-time professional, been in many IPOs down here, of course, with Citadel Securities. Well, let's ask the question. Sure. Any idea what's happening? When we might see something?
Sure. So we're working now to try and get up the first indication. That's the first price range with which we think the stock might open. So we're in this process now of looking at what the orders look like that are coming in electronically, how much the upstairs underwriters are indicating. Morgan Stanley is running the book, so we're waiting for them to put their orders in, and then all the orders that are being represented by the floor brokers. And so as we get closer to a price range, we're hopeful that in the next 5 or 10 minutes we'll be able to put up a price range, and then that'll start the process of finding the opening price.
We talk with Stacey's about how this is not a normal IPO. $8 billion. A normal IPO is 100 to 500 million. We probably have 500 institutional buyers potentially and sellers. How does that complicate things? How do you decide how the shares get distributed properly?
Yeah, so a lot of that is just getting to a point where we feel like there's enough interest represented in the opening cross that it's going to open in a very stable manner. And so the size just adds sometimes to the length of time that it takes to get to that point. And then a lot of our focus is, once it does open, making sure that it has a stable process around it. So a lot of our planning and a lot of our work is making sure that we have enough capital in the market to be able to ensure a smooth debut after the opening price.
A lot of us were saying that the most important thing about what's happened today is just the fact that the deal got done. There's been a lot of market volatility over all this week. Can you address market volatility and how it does affect the pricing, how it might affect even the opening trade?
Sure. I mean, the macro environment certainly has an effect on where things price and where the pricing ends up being. And so it sounds like the first indication's going up. But in general, I mean, look, we've seen a lot of good demand for IPOs, right? We've had about $30 billion of issuance after this week versus $43 billion all of last year. So we've seen a lot of good demand for IPOs. So it seems like the macro environment's certainly going to have an impact, but we continue to see, good demand from investors.